Hello, everybody, and welcome to this quick crash course on how to build a live dashboard to monitor your business using AI to do it in a very short amount of time, even if you have lots of different data sources, lots of financial records, or even if you have manual records, like paper copies of records, as messy as it may be, you can use AI to take all of that information, put it into a database, and then build a dashboard out of that. And you can do it in a pretty quick amount of time, depending on how complex your business is. So I'm going to take you through what that process. Here's a dashboard that I set up in about 10 minutes that has a bunch of data for a construction company, all sorts of different projects, how much contract value that they have going on right now, their gross profit, their margin, completed jobs, things like that. Specific projects that need attention. This one's negative profit, so that's being flagged here. Different pipeline information about where contracts are in the pipeline, cash flow over time, different projects by job type, vendors, information about profitability, and all sorts of things like that. And this could be customized based on however you want to look at your data every single day and the most important metrics to you. Now, the way that I set this up was fairly quick and efficient. And the way that I did it is using the systems that I recommend using based on how the top AI labs are approaching this kind of system design for agents. And the way that we're going to do that is we set up a folder system that has all of the information that the agent needs to be able to create this dashboard. So I've put a bunch of thousands of different invoices and receipts and expense documents and project records, and it's all messy and in different formats and different file types to emulate, what it would look like for your actual business. Maybe you have different softwares, different tools, maybe you have paper versions, and this would just be an example of how that looks. So if you have software, you could connect the software instead of using these files here, but everything is going to be the exact same in terms of just connecting it here in this folder, giving the agent the instruction it needs, and then building the dashboard from there. So you can see here, there's a PDF that I'll open up here. So you can see just how, this one's in a different format as well, has different information, but the AI today is very good at taking a tremendous amount of information and putting that into a standardized format so that you can use it in a useful way. So now that I have everything in this folder, all I did was open Claude Code, and I asked it to, can you take all the project records in my folder for my business and create a database and put all the data in there. So all I'm doing here is taking all this data, putting it into a database. You can, if you already have an active database, then that's great. We can go directly to building the dashboard from there. But in this case, I'm just showing you what it would look like if your business hasn't implemented anything like that and you just want to get something up to date. So this is just an example. You might not have the actual files in this folder. You might have instead instructions about how to go to the website or the application that you used. Let's say you use like QuickBooks or something like that, then you could hook up directly to QuickBooks. So once you've made all those connections, you can ask it to create the database. And here I just used a common one called Supabase, but you could use any database provider like Snowflake or anything else you are already using instead. So once you've done that, I just connected that to a website called app.hex.tech. This is just a really simple, nice dashboard website. You could use any as well. This is just the one that I like. And it connects to the database. And now all of your data lives in this database and is accurate to your business. And that is how you set it all up. So if you wanted this to update every single day, you could set up automations for that in your Claude Code setup. You could ask it how to do that as well. I'm not going to show that here, but if this is something you want to do, it would just be the exact same process. Going back to Claude Code, once you set it up, asking it to update these metrics on a daily basis, setting up a way for new data to come into this folder every single day. And I would be happy to show you how to do that in more detail. Feel free to book a one-on-one conversation with me and we can talk over your specific business and how to best approach doing it so that we can get you a live dashboard that lets you run your business effectively every day and see what's going on so that you can make better decisions. So please feel free to reach out. Happy to chat with you in more detail and hope this was very helpful for you and excited to see how this helps. So thanks so much for watching and look forward to seeing what you do.